Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be checking out Anker's newest Bluetooth speaker, the SoundCore 2, currently on sale for just $35, and we're going to be comparing it to this $250 Bluetooth speaker. Huge shout out to Anker for sponsoring this video, but as always, my opinions cannot be bought, and I won't hesitate to mention any criticisms that I have. Alright, so on top we have the Anker SoundCore 2, a just recently released $45 Bluetooth speaker that is discounted to $35 for the next 3 days, so a good value there. It's small, it's portable, and it certainly packs a punch. And on the bottom we have the JBL Extreme coming in at a whopping $250. It is a large Bluetooth speaker, but the sound definitely matches the size. And the categories we're going to be analyzing are price, portability, sound, battery life, and durability. So the first section, price, this is the easiest one to compare. This one is under $50 and the JBL is over $200, and that's a very big price difference, and that difference is what really separates the target audiences. At under $50, this is a gadget that anybody can enjoy. You could gift it to basically any type of person and they can use it, carry it around, and enjoy it for a Bluetooth speaker. Whereas at over $200, this is for people that really want to take it to the next level, that have weighed their options, that really want a serious Bluetooth speaker and want to drop some money on it, and the price definitely reflects that. And that brings us to portability, the second thing I want to look at. The Anker is small and it's light and it's portable. You can throw it in a backpack, it won't take up much space, and you'll hardly notice it's in there from the weight, so you can kind of just have it on you at all times and not really need to worry about it. Whereas with the JBL Extreme, you really got to plan when you're going to bring it somewhere. You can't really put it in a backpack because it'll take up a ton of space and add a lot of weight. However, it does come with a strap and two hooks, so you can like put it over your shoulder and carry it like that, like a sort of like the new age beatbox or something. So it's definitely something you need to plan to bring, whereas the Anker, you can kind of just have it on you whenever. And that brings us to the third topic, sound. This is where things get interesting. The Anker does pack a punch and it sounds amazing. And don't just take my word for it, look up some reviews online. Every single review raves about the sound of the SoundCore 2. It really does sound good, and it gets plenty loud for a handful of people. I could say you could comfortably have 6 or 7 people with the Anker SoundCore 2 and be totally fine, but the JBL Extreme takes that to the next level. It could fill a party, it could fill a room. It is a seriously loud Bluetooth speaker, and not only does it sound good, but it does sound good at extremely high volumes. It doesn't distort or anything. It maintains that clarity at extremely high volumes. I'm going to play them side by side so you can hear sort of a difference, but it's going to be hard to communicate via a YouTube video just because of the compression and the way the audio works and everything, but I'll do it, I'll try. Alright, so the SoundCore 2 is going to go first. And as I said, it's hard to really show the sound difference on a video on YouTube, but the JBL is significantly louder, and I wish we could play, copyrighted music and stuff to show it even more, but, rules. And that brings us to the fourth section, battery life. And that's where the SoundCore 2 really shows its colors. The Anker SoundCore 2 is advertised at 24 hours of playback, and that is a pretty accurate representation. I haven't even had to charge it yet. And the JBL is advertised at 15 hours. That's a pretty accurate representation as well. Obviously, there's a lot of variables, like the volume you're outputting at, and the songs you're playing, and how bass heavy they are. There's a whole bunch of variables that go into it. The Anker SoundCore 2 does last a lot longer. Granted, it's a smaller speaker, but you can also take it fully charged for an entire weekend or a week and not really need to worry about charging it. That brings us to the fifth section, durability. They're both advertised as splash-proof and dust-proof. The SoundCore 2 actually has IPX5 certification to back that up. The JBL doesn't, but it does withstand splashes on the main part. However, it's worth noting, on the sides of the JBL are some exposed, this is where the bass comes from, the lower frequency, and those are going to be a little bit more fragile than the outer casing, whereas it feels like with the SoundCore 2, I could kind of throw this thing around and not worry too much about hurting it. That brings us to conclusion time. These are different speakers meant for different people. The JBL Extreme, it's a very premium Bluetooth speaker. It's more of an investment than a purchase, but it is meant to fill parties and fill a room with 30 people, 20 people with good sounding sound, and that's hard to find, and you definitely get that for the price. The Anker, on the other hand, is under $50. This is a gadget you could give to somebody on a holiday or a birthday or something, and you could get it to any type of person and they would enjoy it. So it just has that, it's more affordable and it can apply to more people. And I want to stress again that thank you to Anker for sponsoring this video, but my opinions are not for sale. And the reason I didn't have any major criticisms about the SoundCore 2 is there aren't any criticisms really to have about it. It's a budget Bluetooth speaker and it hits every box and does it well. So I don't have that many criticisms about either of these products. They're both great products, just meant for slightly different target audiences. Thank you for watching, subscribe to see more content, and as always, stay classy.
Smash.